Hello, everyone. It is I. Yeah. This badge gives a nice little insight to what I was up to this weekend. And believe me, it was epic. I'm at a loss for words, but it was truly epic. And as you can see, I got a nice little coordinated outfit and coordinated hairstyle to go with my outfit. And yes, got some stuff wearing especially for the video. And you know, because that's just epic like that. But anyway, yes, animeNEXT was epic. I cosplayed Jonochi from Yu-Gi-Oh! Upon arrival, so like basically I went there as Jonochi, and I changed into Shirley from Tales of Legendia, and I was her throughout the Tales shoot and throughout the rest of the night, and then Saturday I cosplayed Larsa from Final Fantasy XII, and Sunday is always traditionally my original Sunday. So yeah, um, let's start with Upon Arrival as Jonochi. The Yu-Gi-Oh shoot ended up not happening, so unfortunately I did not get as many pictures as Jonochi as I would have wanted. And that kind of sucks because, like I was running around for like 2 hours as Jonochi, so I could have got some and whatnot, but at least the staff person from the hotel asked to take my picture, and he took 2 pictures of me, so maybe it might turn up somewhere. I don't know. But yeah, I was pretty surprised because, like, usually the hotel staff people are pretty much afraid of the animeNEXT people. Like, they pretty much put them on, like, a secluded floor, that way they don't have to be bothered with them. But, like, like, even this one lady comes out and she's like, oh my gosh, it's like a madhouse in there! It's like, wow, you sound like you're having a great time, miss. Are you gonna go back in there? And she's like, ah! And she like runs away. Okay, maybe I'm exaggerating a little bit, but yeah, funny stuff. But there was not much of a photo shoot, but the 3 of us did make it into something, so that was pretty nice. And after I took a few photos with them, I went back and then changed for the Tails shoot. And I liked to inquire or include a lot into the Shirley cosplay. I painted my nails and all that, and it really came out pretty epic. Although I ended up losing my gem, and that bothered me a lot because it made me feel incomplete. Like, it made my cosplay feel incomplete. And I'm like the type of person who is really, like on top of detail and whatnot. So, yeah, that kind of really sucked for me. But, yeah, the photo shoot was awesome. And seeing Tales of Vesperia at the end of the day, first strike, was awesome too. Even though we almost rioted because of how long they took to get it on. Yeah, because they were like Trigun was on before, and like they were kind of running late, so they were like looping Trigun previews and stuff. So yeah, it was pretty funny. Like everybody was getting mad and crap. I thought they were all gonna like go crazy and like riot and whatnot. But yeah, we finally got what we wanted, and let's just say that the wait was totally worth it. Even though it was getting pretty late and whatnot, the wait was totally worth it. So yeah, and regarding that, the like for those of you who haven't watched the or who want to watch the movie, it won't spoil anything from the game, okay? It won't. And if you have played the game, then watching the movie will give a little insight regarding like a few different characters and whatnot. But yeah, it's definitely pretty fun. Go out and watch it. Or go out and buy it, rather, because it's going to be coming out soon on DVD. So, yeah, I look forward to that as well. So So yeah, Saturday I was Larsa. And as I'm saying, I like whoever I cosplay on Saturday, I usually go and enter the masquerade as. So I pretty much spent my early part of the day like going, you know, for the judging to be judged on craftsmanship. So I like turned in my reference and all that and whatnot. Although there was like some, uh, like since I kind of rushed through my paper and whatnot, that way I can get in and get out. I forgot to put what game I was from and whatnot. But the least I did was circle the fact that I was from a game, and luckily, the judges actually knew. So yeah, or I think they did. I don't know, but yeah, I gave them my reference pictures, so maybe that gave them a clue. I did get an honorable mention at the end of that night, so that was pretty cool. And yeah, because like I wanted to put the best amount of detail into that, although it was very, very hard. And yeah, and it was very hard, but it was very fun. And like now they don't do just like regular walk-ons anymore. They do a fashion show. So I was in the fashion show regarding that. And speaking of fashion shows, there was actually another fashion show earlier, and it was for Zian, like doing her line called Graham. I don't really know her particularly, so I don't know. If I mess up, please don't flame me. No, okay. But yeah, I always make those fashion shows too because they're always like pretty awesome. And as someone who makes clothes, it's always pretty awesome to see like other clothes and get like inspiration from that. So yeah, I definitely made that. And then there's Satsuki's panels. Both of his Q&A panels. Man, I feel like I spent the entire weekend stalking that poor guy. It's like, not stalking, not the creepy type of stalking, but I attended both panels. Then I ran into him on Sunday. So yeah. The panels were pretty interesting. Definitely pretty interesting. He had a good answer for everything. He's definitely a lot better with words than I am. Although, yeah, his English was understandable too, so that was pretty cool. And, yeah. Well, I'll just say this much. His English is better than my Japanese. And, yeah. There's my answer to everything. Yeah, gosh, I forgot what I was gonna say. Because I lost my train of thought. Darn. But, I did find out that I lost, well, when I lost my feather for, my Shirley cosplay, I did find out that he has it. Because, like, this guy that was asking a whole bunch of questions behind me found it and gave it to him. So, that was pretty interesting. And like me, I'm one of those people that sit up in the front. But then, as I'm sitting up in the front, I'm too nervous to ask any questions. Because I'm all up here like, oh my gosh, he's looking straight at me. Oh, if I ask this question, it'll be like too weird and too stupid and too offensive and whatever. Like, the same thing happened with Kano last year. I was sitting like way in the first row and I was like, oh my gosh, he's looking straight at me. Like, what kind of question do I ask? And oh my gosh, I'm gonna die on the inside. But, yeah, stupid questions are allowed, so that was good. That, calmed me down a little. And, yeah, Sunday was, pretty good, because, like, when I ran into him again, I didn't get to stay long enough for the autograph session. So, like, the people at, his table hunted him down for me, and they got him to like he came back and signed my book for me, and that was pretty awesome because like he actually came back for little old me. It's like, wow, me of all people. That's too funny. Yeah, I gave him my fan, and that's not this fan, but like the black fan that I have, that where these things are black, and it matched his outfit, so it looked pretty awesome. And yeah, when he signed my book, it was pretty funny because like I showed him my badge, and he was like, "Fujoshi," and I was like, "Yeah, definitely." So then, like, for those of you who are at the panel Saturday, the Q&A, I'm just gonna clarify that I didn't imagine some things that were said. You guys know what I'm talking about. So, yeah, when he saw that, he probably thought, oh my gosh, I just opened up a can of worms. Like, like probably in the back of his mind or something like that. But he's as cool as a cucumber. So even though he's probably thinking about that, definitely didn't show. And I got to, like, take some more pictures with him and stuff. So that was pretty awesome. And yeah, that made my weekend, and it made it really epic. And yeah, definitely. I would say my favorite thing about the weekend was definitely meeting Satsuki and like getting my stuff signed and whatnot, and yeah, taking pictures of them. And also, like, the cosplays were pretty awesome too. Like, not just mine, but like everybody else's, because there's like, a whole bunch of awesome cosplay out there and whatnot. And yeah, and also like the dealer's room was pretty good, but getting to the dealer's room was annoying. Like I said, or if I said the dealer's room, they tell you that you have to go like all the way outside and whatnot. And it's like, are you crazy? It's like, I feel like I broke rules all weekend, just like going straight down. And it's like, come on now. Really? It's like you want me to go all the way outside and then end up getting lost and then end up getting thrown in a dumpster somewhere or whatever because I went outside and did whatever. But, yeah, it went well. And I ended up not even getting into the dealer's room until Saturday because of that. But otherwise, it went pretty well. I found some cool stuff. So yeah, like I said, I'm wearing some cool stuff and woo. But yeah, I would have gotten more T-shirts, but they didn't have like any 2 4s or anything. They were like pretty expensive and whatnot. But yeah, other than that, yeah, like I said, animeNEXT was definitely pretty epic, and I look forward to next year already. Like, for those of you who are probably experiencing the post-con depression and whatnot, yeah, think of it like this. Next year will be bigger and more epic. And that's how I think about it. And that's why I'm not like suffering from post-con depression, more like post-con excitement. I don't know. But yeah, that's all for now. My detailed rambling and whatnot. Okay, bye.